Good morning, everyone. It's Penelope. And I kind of invited myself to a tag video. I saw a tag video and I saw it from Underground Bunker Family. Hi, guys. You guys did a great job. And it came from Country Prepper. Hey, dude, how you doing? I know you don't know who I am. I'm really, really new. Um, but the tag video was kind of cute. It wasn't one of the videos I was going to do this week because I was going to do some more boring stuff. And I thought this was really cool. I kind of want to get back out there again and put my foot into the prepping community again. So the tag video is about the 5 TV series, the 5 board games, the 5 bands or artists, the 5 movie collections or movies, and 5 book series or books that you would take into a bunker if you were in an SHTF situation. And I thought, wow, I want to get involved in this. I want to tell what I want to do. Just let you know. But I'm going to tell you something. I sat there and I thought and I thought, and I was like, oh my God. There's so many things that I would love to have with me. But on the TV series, and I know people are going to laugh at me, and I don't care. The first TV series I would take would be Vikings. I absolutely love that series. Ragnar, come on. Everybody likes Vikings, right? Because I am from Viking blood. Well, at least that's what my mom said, so I believe her. Okay, I would take Doomsday Preppers because I'll tell you, some of those people do some crazy stuff, and, it might come in handy. Maybe. But it would be entertaining. I really like that series, even though most of it's crazy off-the-wall shit. I said shit. I said it again. Sorry. Okay, extreme couponers. I love watching these women extreme coupon. I think it's absolutely hilarious, even though we know that when you have 100 of a product and 100 coupons, most stores are going to be like, no. And in my area, you can't double coupons, but still, I like watching that. It's just me. Northern Exposure. Do y'all remember that old TV series? It was supposed to be in Alaska, and I just really liked that series. And when it stopped, I was like, I really did enjoy that one. So that would be the one that I would really enjoy seeing again. And I would take that with me because I really enjoyed it. Now, this last one, people are going to probably laugh at me, but I love Martha Stewart. I used to watch her series. I would just love to watch Martha Stewart. So anyway, those were the 5 series. Vikings, Doomsday Preppers, Extreme Couponers, Northern Exposure, and Martha Stewart. Yeah, I don't know. Now, the 5 board games, I was like, what the hell? First of all, I do a lot of mind games with paper and pencil. You pick a word and you try to find as many words as you can. That's something I would do in my spare time, just to keep my mind going. But Scrabble, if I could have someone in my bunker that would actually play Scrabble with me, I would love that. My grandmother played Scrabble. So Scrabble is my number 1. Number 2 is checkers, because, that's a pretty simplistic game. And then chess, because I would love to be able to, play chess a little better. I mean, I know the basics. My uncle taught me. And I think that would be good because then it would be a learning experience for me to get back into chess. So chess, obviously, because it's the same board, just different characters that go on the board. The card game Uno. It's easy, it's fast, it's colorful, and I think that's fun. It's not like, it doesn't take skill, it's the card thing. So if people were with me, that maybe didn't have a lot of skill, it's basically what comes up on the cards. So there you go. But I would definitely take a deck of cards, and I kind of consider that as a board game, because a deck of cards, you can play so many other games, and then you could also play solitaire by yourself. So that was my choices. Scrabble, checkers, chess, Uno, and a deck of cards. Okay, this was 5 bands or 5 artists. Now, I have such an eclectic love of music. And Underground Bunker Family father said the Smiths, and I was like, oh, the Smiths! Oh my gosh, Girlfriend in a Coma, and Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others. My two favorite Smiths songs. But I didn't choose the Smiths. I went with the Eagles because that was one of my favorite bands growing up. The Cure. I decided The Cure would be like the music I would want to listen to that would take me back to my teens. And if I was feeling macabre or just a little different, abstract kind of feeling, that would be the band I would want to hear more than the Smiths would be The Cure. Alison Krauss. You have your spiritual and then her voice and then my bluegrass, so that's kind of, Alison Krauss is awesome. She would be my pick. And then I also chose the Doobie Brothers because there's a lot of songs from the Doobie Brothers that I just really get into. Blackwater, you can kind of sing along. And then I did choose Mozart because I absolutely love classical music. And that is the one that I would choose over the rest of them, would be Mozart. So the Eagles, The Cure, Alison Krauss, Doobie Brothers, and Mozart. That's pretty eclectic. There's like a little bit of everything right there on those 5. Okay, the next one was the 5 movies or movie collections. And I did go with collections, and I kind of made that a little off the wall. Number 1 would be Star Wars. I agree 110%. I remember seeing the beginnings when they first started doing the Star Wars series, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, all of those. I remember those. Love them. Love the newer versions because, of course, you have better technology to make them a little better. So absolutely Star Wars. Was a Star Wars kid. Harry Potter. You want a little magic. You want a little entertainment, a little softer kind of movie series. Harry Potter, great one. The Hobbits. Even though at this point in time I'm absolutely Hobbit burned out because my husband will watch the Hobbits every weekend if he could, I would take the Hobbits with me. Indiana Jones. Oh my gosh. Indiana Jones, some of my favorite movies. And The Expendables. If I was feeling like I wanted to have a little bit of humor and a little bit of crash and burn 'em, shoot 'em up, The Expendables is a great series. It has all the old actors in it, and they're fighting and doing all that stuff. So with my movie collections, I went with the collections. I didn't go with specific movies because I would say that I would start a series, then start another series, and then by the time I got to the back, then I would be okay to start over again. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so we have Star Wars, Harry Potter, The Hobbits, Indiana Jones, and The Expendables. It's just such an eclectic thing. Now, my 5 books or book series, I did choose, I chose 3 kinds of books, but I don't have a title or an author for them. I would definitely take a first aid book. I would definitely take a pet first aid book. And then I would want a book about Celtic history. So I would have to look and find that. And I should have one in my library. I do have the other ones in my library. I just didn't look and see what the writers were. But I would like to have a book of Celtic history, and I do plan on getting that. Okay, so my series books, I chose 3. And my first series book is the Foxfire books. Now, I don't know. I think there's 4. And what they do is they show you how to do things on the homestead, the old ways, Appalachia Mountain stuff, from first aid to cooking to raising your crops and your animals. I love those. As a kid, I would go through them. My grandmother had that series, and I read them as a little kid. Clan of the Cave Bears. Absolutely loved the first book tremendously. And I don't really remember much about the rest of the series, if I read them or not. But I would definitely have the Clan of the Cave Bears. It's good reading. They're long books. I can get in depth in them. I remember as a teenager, I would just read for hours when it came to those books. And I would also get the Twilight series, just because, it's a little bit of love. It's a little bit of vampires, a little bit of werewolves, kind of like my genre of monster-like. So my book series would be Foxfire books, Planet of the Cave Bears, Twilight series, and then the 3 books that I would most definitely put into my library in the bunker, or if I was in a SHTF situation, would be a first aid book, and I would make it an extensive one, a pet first aid book, and then a book about Celtic history. So I thought this was a great tag series. Hello, everyone. Those of you that don't know me, subscribe, and I'm coming around. So I will be doing some more videos this week. Some of the ones that I told you I was going to do. It is raining today, so I'm kind of sitting under my tree hoping that my tablet don't get wet. I was going to take you a tour this morning, but I'm going to go ahead and work on some things in the kitchen. And I have some haul stuff to do, and we're going to dehydrate and see if that thing works, because I need to get those vegetables in there. So this week, that's what we're planning. So y'all have a great day. Bye.